Happy Sunday, folks! It is, it's quite wet outside. It had been getting a little warmer, and I'm like, oh, maybe if it's nice enough, we'll mosey back outside and see if we can sneak in one more social, but, that ain't happening. It's a little damp. It's a little damp, but, on other news, we finished recording the album. Wow! We got 12 tracks recorded. There may end up only being 11 on the album, and then we'll have some single to release before and or after, probably after. But yeah, if you tuned in on Wednesday over on Patreon for the midweek meetup, I gave you a little sneak peek run through of a live playthrough of the album, which is what I'm gonna do right now, right here. I'm gonna play all the songs in the order they are now. Granted, that may change, but as of right now, I like the flow of the album, so we'll see how it goes. This is a tune about my granny and my pops, and I saw my granny yesterday. We had a small little family gathering of sorts, a clam bake actually. We had some clams, we had some a ton of other foods, but it's something my grandparents had done when I was growing up, and we hadn't done it for like a decade or so, and we started doing it last year, and we did it again this year, and I saw Granny. I didn't sing Granny this song. I don't know if I ever will, but yeah, the whole first chorus is all something she told me just almost verbatim when I was taking her to a doctor's appointment the other day. You see, Granny is 95, 96. She was born in 27, so she's got to be, yeah, oh shit, 98, 97. Not good at math, doing it in reverse. That's okay. A few days before December in 1927, a pint of English blood, a quart of Norwegian flair. It's hard to think my granny was born on Dr. Seuss's first wedding day. Top of her high school class, the year they pushed the fat man out of a speeding Enola Gay, following up the melting little boy. All the suitors were Marines, cutting fascist throats to give back to everyone. I was engaged, I think, to your papa. We borrowed from his brother a thin-wheeled motorcycle that taught me how to drive real fast. Stationed in mainland China, we took her for a ride, and then we hit a dog. We didn't kill the dog, he got up and ran away. Variety of all things, forms of pleasure. She surely wouldn't feel the same when half of her kids go and take their lives down the street from the cul-de-sac. In the screaming porch with wicker chairs, a metal wheel jug, a white bread stand. They sit all afternoon and chew the fat. Pick your own blueberries, pack a picnic lunch to push the feelings down. Folly generation graves, racism whitewash their picket fence. All the suitors are still Marines, geriatric man years to the same abusive man. I let him kick my grandkids around. He beat me if I let him down. Our suburban status quo got way too out of hand. Self-righteous hypocrisy, blood of marriage, God bless the stars and stripes. This one's for the new leaf growing on the monastery next to it. Thought I knew moderation was, and still I faced its ugly side. A few drinks a day, back down to none. Head on crashes for all symptoms. Let my heart and liver loss, hereditary table toss. Sonification is a stepping stone. Organ salad chilled my bones. And my woman's sweater is cold when I've left it unworn. You're my favorite flower mug, thirsty in the cupboard. My house plants all laugh when the sun breaks up in a cloud. My inanimate friends are proud of me, and I'm always making more. Grocer thinks I run the loon, I always keep the crooked crop. Challenge their face is the one they love. Fingers saved as appeal is down. The most supportive monastery I have ever formerly met. For $12 at the flower stand, to bamboo crosses I hold his hands. And my woman's sweater is cold when I've left it unworn. You're my favorite flower mug, thirsty in the cupboard. My houseplants all laugh when the sun breaks up in a cloud. My inanimate friends are proud of me, and I'm always making more. My warmest sweater is cold when I left it unworn. You're my favorite flower mug, thirsty in the cupboard. And my houseplants all laugh when the sun breaks up in a cloud. My inanimate friends are proud of me, and I'm always making more. More. Yeah! Woo! That was genuine hardwood toothpicks into silly sorrow. Yeah, I just sat down this morning and I noticed that this hole, what can you see? You can. It's okay. There's just a huge growth coming. When we got this plant, it was only like this tall. It was so tiny. It was in this little pot, and then I put it into a bigger pot. I made this big column here, which, yeah, you can see the column. It's all like sphagnum moss with a little PVC pipe and then some chicken wire around it. That allows the aerial roots to kind of grab on and hold on. See, I also got some tomato tape on there to hold on, which is kind of like a Velcro-like material. But we're giving it its best life, and it seems to be enjoying it, taking it. But yeah, I appreciate you folks so very much. I'm very excited to share this album with you when it's ready. I'm going to, I'll probably sit on it for another week and a half, something like that, 2 weeks. And then it's going to be sent off to my sound engineer, the incomparable Julia Norelli. She did the last album, Appreciates You, and I'm very excited to have her again work on this next album. Yeah, I'm so very excited. It should be pretty cool. Sirius is over on the couch right now. He'll probably join us in a little bit, but he's just being a couch boy right now. Let's tune up a little bit. This next song, actually, I wrote about a year ago. My wife and I normally take off for a few days next week. This time next week, around the 22nd, our wedding anniversary. We'll be married for 2 years now. And as we were driving out to the destination in which we stay, over in Vermont, we drove past a township, a municipality. Andy, you know better than I, maybe? Well, we drove past Monkton, Boro. And that name really sat with me. I'm like, ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. I like monkton and boro. Maybe it's just a boro. Is that like a burrow? Like a hobbit's hole? I'm not sure. But this song is about making better memories in places that kind of held poor ones. And for my own reasons and actions, kind of Western Vermont, in my delving in younger years, always held some pretty rotten memories for things I got into. But now they hold really great ones, because I get to enjoy time with my big boy, my dog, and my wife. Welcome to Benson, the white wooden sign it reads. Old man trying to keep us there in a bank vault bookstore. Most folks underwhelm me, grandiose stories have baked. Leopard I'm lurking in the bottom end of my lake. Maybe share a cigarette on the old Champlain Ferry. Sign says no smoking, organic, full-body tastes. Blue moon palms there and out, southbound on the Northway. Snuck past state trooper, my $3 thrift shop shirts. Ash roll from jewelweed as you practice gravity. Let's all be patient, be dead soon enough. In a rush for your own grave, there's a bell mark round your neck. Stay and sing what else you don't feel. Whoa, whoa, so alone. Found me 2 days later, projecting lowercase sad folk. Limp headline in the Capitol, drop a book on the opener. Found it back to the 802, thinking I should not too. Past the house where I first smelled coke and nautical manslaughter. I scroll from jewelweed as you practice gravity. Let's all be patient, you'll be dead soon enough. You're in a rush for your own grave, there's a bell mark around your neck. Stay and sing with us so you don't feel whoa, whoa, so low. Yeah, I love that song. It makes me so happy. Sorry, I feel slightly congested today. I can breathe, but I was near a campfire last night for a few hours. I feel like I was by a campfire for a few hours. but raspberries, like psychedelia. Mama woodcock struts nest off, worm-fed maternal glory. A mother of four, the snipe sings test, springtime sonnets, beat to beat, the fruit tree creaks, they stay so grounded in the bog with a tall lead man could hold. You see the woodcock, well, we know, we keep on saying it, how a marvelous creature it surely is, but a new question has been brought to my attention, and I guess I ask it to myself, what does the woodcock do in the winter? I mean, when the soil outside is a little bit soft, it can do its strutting and its funking, and it can get those earthworms up to the surface. And we now know that the baby woodcocks, the fledglings, well, they learn how to do that after a few days, but you know, like 6 or 8 months out of the year here, it's quite cold, and I'm wondering what they're doing here. I don't think they travel anywhere, so really, what does the woodcock do in the winter? Castor beans, she makes rice and tea, lemon playing fields for the flyless. When fighter flies, kicks it with us, we chortle hard. We pack our scabs, packed with tents. Parasympathetic hosts, the choice was hers, but not hers alone. To help a man become the lone, he's let the flesh a mossy hole to raise its young, the fledgling form. Watching the shining on LSD, I was fed a mouthful near Canada Street. Drove that Rottweiler seeking Jeep to the reservoir as the double yellows leaped. I saw an Eldred god in the sun, I couldn't help but look away and laugh. You see, my blue eyes, they don't fare that well in the daylight. Sitting crisscross with crustaceans, pulling the petals off daisies. On the riverbank where Smeagol drowned eagle, I drink a lion's share of the Yingling, scarf down a box of small chocolate chip cookies, and then as quickly as I can, I smoke enough cigarettes to ensure I throw them all up. I can handle research chemicals better than a family bakery sellout. Cast iron stomach while swallowing pills dry. Rusted pan if I have too much table salt. The Achilles heel is halo file. I lay in bed and I feel the throb behind my right eye. Perhaps it's my left. Let's till the till. Let's tip the scales from insomnia quelling to substance dependence. Did it start to get heavy-thumbed in childhood mornings, sneaking and creeping into the kitchen, eating fistfuls of coffee beans in the kitchen freezer, settling on ice cream sandwiches at the beans too cool, watching Roger caving Piggy's skull with a rock in my grandparents' home, and then my grandfather turning into Beelzebub and then kicking me so fucking hard. Relighting my parents' cigarette butts I found in the yard, the ones they told me to clean up so their parents didn't know they smoked. They'd be days old and steeped like tea bags, and still to this day when I grew rooibos, I can't stand to see that tan nicotine-stained trash can. Man, you know, the one with the rodent bite marks on the top from the time that they wanted out. Two front teeth, man, they never stop growing. A frontal lobotomy is all I wanted for Christmas, taking kitchen knives to the backs of couches, cramming birds' beaks in pellet gun barrels. Rubbing my own temple with a 32 short, smoking salvia divinorum in the high school basement's bathroom, while a future pedophile in a soon-to-be Main Street jaywalk hunter kept watch, handing over jars of gunpowders to the politician's son in the high school halls. Fly tying traumatic feathers with coping method thread. Fly tying traumatic feathers with coping method thread and barbed hooks of personal growth. Oxidation and tetanus awaits. Oxidation and tetanus awaits. Linchpins, push pins, and the corked back maps of upbringing. Linchpins, push pins, and the corked back maps of upbringing. Linchpins, push pins, and the corked back maps of upbringing. That was Miss Timberdoodle's march into Whether You Like It or Not. With a bit of coffee drinkage between the G major at the end of Miss Timberdoodle's and the opening E. Well, I mean, that's just the E diminished. That'd be E7. No, A. It's the E minor. There we go. I'm just not playing all the notes in it. That's what's confusing me. But yeah, I appreciate you folks. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that you spend your some of your Wednesday with me here. I was gonna say your Wednesday morning, but it's a lot of you won't see it until it's after morning. Well, maybe not. I know that it's not strictly on the East Coast that you all reside, though I do. I know there's some of you tuning in Iceland, so I guess it's way past the morning by the time you guys get it when I release it at noon Eastern Standard Time. And then I know there's a good chunk of you over in California, And you folks are seeing it probably still in the morning. You're still probably getting up, having your coffee. I can assume maybe that's your caffeinated beverage of choice. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But yeah, I realized just in passing the other day, I've got to update my merch website. But if you are interested, we got Miss Timberdoodle's March t-shirts from last tour. I think we still have all sizes. Maybe kind of low in the mid-range. But if you're interested in a new t-shirt, drop me a line. We got CDs, we got old t-shirts, we got a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna kind of make a push to clear out old inventory to get ready for the vinyl. So keep an eye for that. Keep 2 eyes, both of your eyes, maybe someone else's eye. You can keep that too. And I guess that's a little weird. Depends. I guess you keeping an eye always depends on the amount of preservation that it's in. So I guess if you have a super well preserved eye in like a jar and it's for some anatomical purposes, it's quite okay. But if you just have like someone's eyeball that's dry in your drawer, maybe a little weird. Maybe, but I'm not one to judge. I gave my wife a preserved sheep brain when we first met because I thought it was sweet and endearing. And then we found it 5 years later in the glove box of her car. Let's not do that song yet. Distracted myself talking about sheep brains. This one's forced patriotism is fascism. The same fields where the state allowed the college to grow some weeds. I see 3 snow geese breaking bread with their maple leaf threads. You gaggle is who makes you giggle. They need not share your plumage. I see that you're still afraid to fly. I'll walk you across that border blind where the rotten is jack pine fried. Waterfall splits flat rock. Picnic tables with rusty bells under hazel skies. The sun bleached for sighs. A lone crow moves to his grackle flock. There's fresh trash in the mural painted boxcar. light shimmer black feather, the dark glow of friendship in fall. The morning, the hawk mourns the loss of a dove, the owl, full of wisdom, let the mouse take the lead. Thought ingrained in fear can be resolved. Skipping stones with a levee fails, funky picnic tables with rusty nails on hazel skies. The sun bleached for sighs. Yeah. Though I was hearing that pesky B string was a little off. Yeah, there you are. There you are. A wee bit flat. There we are. Now we're back in business, folks. Back in business. I would have normally ran right into this next song, but pesky B strings get my ears going squeak. So I can only imagine if you're here trying to enjoy yourself. And they also give you the ear squeaks when you hear an out-of-tune string. I try to resolve that as quickly as I can for everyone involved. I awake to a field mouse dropping the shadbug hickory nuts in the ceiling above my head. When it rains, the inevitable tin roof leaks, very much like today. I smell the seeds the rodents missed, becoming swollen. Afraid of heights, I lean a ladder against the crumbling chimney the house no longer exhales from, to throw tar on leaky lungs. Only then do I first see the signs of growth. A push of green matching the house's exterior paint. Easily a dozen tree seedlings, haphazardly arranged by mice. shall run its course. Let the trunk support our slanted roofs. Let the roots plug our basement holes. Now, I'd mentioned this before. A lot of these songs, normally when I do a live set, out and about or for your Sunday socials, I have songs that are gonna flow into each other, kind of grouped either by key, capo position, no capo, stuff like that. So it allows for song transitions quite more fluid, a smoother transition. With these songs and them being on an album, which I don't physically need to play every single time someone's listening to the album, I don't necessarily need to abide by those capo and non-capo rules. So a lot of these songs, one that would necessarily play into each other on the album, and there'd be very little pause, and you just go right into the next song. I can't physically do it without running and grabbing and moving a capo and all that stuff, and I can do it eventually, but I'm not going to do it right now. I'm just going to tell you that I need to be doing it. This is that question again. Did the D stand for disembarkation? Measuring winter's length by the burn marks on the backs of my hands. Washing my hair with Grandpa's pine tar. Rinsed it out with apple cider vinegar. Though the smell, it makes me nauseous. Bending the rules of a typical bender. Days to weeks, now I was a year and a half weak. Glass bottles clinking, I'm face first in the ocean. Seeing several minds bob just beneath the surface. What a convoluted way to say helping you still helps me. Making a simple link with the creosote of the woodstove pipe. Add some flood water and it goes black, like the blood blister on my right pointer finger. Writing a ransom letter to myself, a hostage kept until we reach self-accountability. I can turn a flower back to ash when all the to-dos have become to done. What a convoluted way to say helping you still helps me. There's always room for two on the bed and you fell on alone, applying pressure on each other's wounds. There's always room for two on the bed and you fell on alone, applying pressure on each other's wounds. What a sleepy, cozy boy. Oh, you didn't even know your mom came out, did you? Serious. Oh, big stretch. That's okay. Do you mind taking this out with you? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I got a few more tunes for you folks. I got 4 more tunes for you folks. This is the newest song on the album. This one I wrote right before I left for a tour in August. This is Joy versus All, Joy v All, Joyville, and this is Sirius. This is my good boy. This is my good fucking boy. Has he got a tale for us? Has he got a tale for us? Oh, Sirius, tell us a tale. Oh, this is my good boy. The low drum of a German Shepherd chest cavity. Oh, did I knock out a yawn from you, brother? That's okay, Sirius. Oh, Dad, I'm going to see what Mom's got in the kitchen. Can't help but smile at the smell of my burning teeth. It'll stay in my nose for more than a few days. Mustache metamorphosed into a beautiful moth. Celebrate, I am my wife. Braid my hair up so tight. Finish her off with a jute-tied bow and a little bit of post-marital. I've been self-medicating since I was in my teens for an undiagnosed bipolar 1 disorder. Fuck it, man, I'm calling up the talk on the morning. Rightly fitted me 2 months before they could see me. Lady laughed and slyly said, how about 2 o'clock? If I can make it until then, I know I can be a better man. I know I can, I know I can. Watch the steps and still we fall. We pinky swore above it all. 2 for 1, we conquer all. We fix our faults, we have a ball. I've passed 5 college-level chem classes. I understand simple chemical imbalance. Session depressionist is heavy thumbed. Let's get our endorphins in tune, my wife said to me. In more or less words, you made it past 30. Let's see why your check engine's on. watch the six and still we fall. We think he swore above it all. 2 for 1, we conquer all. We fix up faults, we have a ball. I love that song. That song makes me happy. It's about getting your shit together. If you're not doing so hot, there's people out there that can help you feel a little less hot. And whether that's loved ones, friends, professionals, medical professionals, houseplants, whatever. You need not sit in the gloom and the doom and not do anything about it. You can do something about it. And I like to think that that's what that song is for. That and a super loud Andy this morning. Oh, Mom and Dad. Where were we before when we tried starting this song? Yes, we were talking about sheep brains. The one I gave my wife and lived in the glove box of our Corolla for 4 years, 4.5 years. It was still okay, it just got a little warm and milky. A song to throw the safety onto. A tune unties your 13 loop knots, unslips the soles of your jumping shoes. A poem to flush the powders all down the drain. Can't promise that you won't need to hear it again. Counts the times I've had to sing it again. A promise I can keep is that I never will stop. You need not say a word though your singing is swell. And he's right behind you too. Get it, bud? Couple friends call as you sob on the couch. A new love interest calls off your date with death. The only resolution that you made that new year was your DOD was January 1, 2020. Start to see that something's different about your day, and how they end up more than extended stay. You outgrew all the birthdays that you swore you would miss. You find a gray hair on your 28th year. People The mofo said no, the stigma can't grow. And people always buy your best or sly. You swear you're fine as you die inside. Go back on your word, make your sorrows hurt. The mofo said no, the stigma can't grow. Yeah. So as of right now, that will be the end of the album. We still have 2 more songs, of which, if possible, I will fit in somewhere else in the album. We're gonna play them right now, don't fret not, but I think we're gonna end with that song, The Plenty of Reasons Not To. I feel like it's got the oomph, it leads us on a high, like, whoa, holy shit, smokes, holy crack. Sirius, wow. And then that would bring us right back into genuine hardwood toothpicks. I like albums to be continuous, if they can. Oh, is that a big paw for my big boy? You just give me some space, Sirius. Give me some space. Oh, this is my good boy. You see this tail? You see this tail? Oh, gosh. Sirius, I think your mom's got some peanut butter. Oh, shit. That is that peanut butter. Sirius, how about I play your song and you go stare at your mom eating peanut butter?
Sounds like a plan.
Dad, I am all for that one. This is Sirius, smells like deer. Now we smell peanut butter. Rightly repair your sacrifice life. That you blast past your genetics outside. Shouting the white rim ones are optional. You're not drinking anymore. Someday you'll drink less. Your body's acute ability to metabolize poison, self-acclimation via mediation. Referring to myself more as we, lowercase I, that's you, that's me. Interjecting ourselves until selfless, empathize with the thankless, identifying with the number 5. Blood vessels fed beneath your eyes, black zip ties and garbage bags, yet your bottom latch. Sobering shame other alcoholics hate you. Blue tape flies when they see your tab is free. Sunday drunks peddling the blood of Christ. They seek pity and anonymity. Waterboarding and communal wine. Trade in the bottle. The usher in the aisle, his basket tax, your denial, baptize, Sunday gin and rye. Referring to myself more as we, lowercase I, that's you, that's me. Interjecting ourselves until selfless, empathize with the thankless, identifying with the number 5, blood vessels met beneath your eyes, black zip ties and garbage bags, vignette your bottom lash, vignette your bottom lash. Milling about the 3/4 fairy ring, mulling my doubts in cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, and allspice. From the same burned bookshelf flower box, I see him grow lavender and chamomile for tea. I know the large longs for his laurel, an aromatic melee, no stoplight stalling. Her leaves keep him at bay. A tamarack is true to his words. Felt the love and the salty over her. I know the couple sing for the trees. I've even seen them take the time for the bees. Stuck between deciduous and conifer, let winter fake my death, help my green needles fall all the way down the yellow. Tar and feathered in the caterpillar year, let the moss bugs bluff, beg the question, would have I been hungering for? I know the large longs for his laurel, an aromatic melee, no stoplight stalling. Her leaves keep my bay. A tamarack is true to his words. Felt the love in the songs he owed her. I know the couple sing for the trees. I've even seen them take the time for the bees. So there we have it, folks. There is at most every song that's going to be on the album. Save one that I'll probably save to do a little bit later. That's always nice. If we're putting out the album in like February, March, it'd be nice for a month or so after. It'd be like, hey, here's a song that almost made it on and didn't. And, you know, another reason to go play more shows, right? So until then, folks, I'm going to let you be on about your day. I hope everyone's Sunday is lovely. I hope it's dry if it's been raining, and I hope it's wet if you need the moisture. I hope you're warm enough if you need to be, and if it's too dang hot, I hope you can cool down a little bit. But until then, ta-ta, toodles, auf Wiedersehen, shalom, do widzenia, konnichiwa, sayonara, ciao, adios, bye-bye, au revoir. See you later. Thank you. Germinate for yourself, send the rain to mental health. You start to smile, you start to glow, you spread it now, so we can solve